Welcome to DeSoto, Kansas. That guy in there said my beard looks pretty manly. Looks pretty good. I got a compliment. I always knew one day I'd need my load lock that I keep right there. And today, it is that day. He was a bearded gentleman as well, so I'm assuming that's why the compliment with the beard. The only difference is he had hair. I'm not too sure I'd have a beard if I had hair. I just feel it's not right if you have hair and you can grow a good beard. See, I can grow a good beard, but I can't grow hair. So you guys that have both, well, that just isn't right. I'm not too sure what we're going to get loaded with here. I'll let you know once we're loaded. It's one of those where the light is blinking green right now. It's going to switch over to red, and then when it switches back over to green, I go back into the office and I get my seal and my paperwork, and that's when I'll let you know what's going to be in the trailer. I do know it is destined for Lamar's, Iowa, but I'm betting we are probably going to take it straight back to Sioux City, Iowa, and drop it off at the yard, because we have another delivery tonight right back down here in Olathe, Kansas. So I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be going all the way to Lamar's with this trailer. Ice cream cups. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a nice light load like this. We're pulling 11,460 pounds of basically cups for ice cream. Our wind today, luckily, is not too bad yet. Okay, stop. My tripod is rattling on about everything it can possibly touch. The wind is only blowing about 8 miles per hour right now. I'm not too sure if it's going to come up a little bit later on or not. We're pushing about 60 degrees out. Humid. Got a lot of rain last night, so that humidity is way high. We're sitting at 95% humidity. So it is a little sticky, but it's not windy. Let's see if we can, see how long we can keep that going. I think we just blew a tire. I'm not 100% confident, but there was a big boom when we were going over the bridge. It was either me, the truck ahead of me, or the truck over on the other side of the interstate. We're not feeling anything different. We're going to find us a nice little off-ramp to pull over on. There's no reason to pull over on the side of Interstate 29. It's not the safest place anyway. Of course, I take the only on-off ramp that isn't just go across the road and then get back on. It's one that weasels around and you got to pull a really tight U-turn on the other side of it. I think there's only one of them on Interstate 29, and I happen to just pick that one to pull over on. You know, I've been watching my air. We're not losing any air. The little indicator on the trailer, because this thing has those self-inflating doodads on the wheels, it hasn't come on. Oh, we got a big drop here. So I'm really thinking it might have been that other truck. We don't want to get too far off the road here. We're already too far off the road. This exit is not going to work. I don't have a place to pull over. We'll go to the next one. We got a lot of rain last night, so you really don't want to be pulling off on any shoulders unless it's concrete or a really good rock base. That last one we tried stopping at was not going to happen. This one though is okay. Our gauges are all looking dandy. The little idiot light on the side of the trailer would light up whenever the trailer tires need air or have a leak to them. I don't want to get out. What happens if it's an airbag? No, I am not checking air pressure with my hand. I am just making sure they have air in them. Plus, the way that blew out, that was a pretty violent boom. I would have seen shrapnel by now. We got 4 tires left to check. They look pretty good. I don't think it's an airbag, or I would have been leaking air like crazy and the gauge would have been telling me it. We just will go check these last 4. Well, everything checks out okay. I think we're dandy to keep rolling. We're in Missouri. Fireworks stand. I don't know what exit this is. I never take it. It's got one of those Trex gas stations behind us there, but almost every exit along this stretch of Missouri has those. We started this day with 335 miles to go till we got up to Lamar's, Iowa. Because yes, we are delivering this load up to Lamar's. I probably should have known better, but at the time I thought it was going to a storage facility. No, it's going to the ice cream plant. Once I realized what it was, I kind of knew that's what we were doing. Right now we're back in Iowa. We're at our normal rest area that we pull over at. I will say that's one of the coolest rest areas I think I've seen, other than the stalls inside of it. They're just not cool at all. But we started it with 335 miles, I think, somewhere in there. We're down to 136 miles till we get there. And I think I had mentioned earlier, once we get there, we're going to come back down to Sioux City, because Lamar's is 25 miles north of Sioux City. So we're going to come back down to Sioux City. We're going to unhook and we're going to grab another trailer, and then we're going to go right back down to 08, Kansas, where we were in a previous video. Do it all over again. It's all right. Keeping the loads coming, keeps things working. What are you eating? I had a thing of beef jerky sitting right there on top of that bag. Hey Dad, that'll teach ya. Put the paper towels off my bed. They're just there for a second, dude. Really? I wanted that beef jerky. We haven't made any beds yet today. I haven't put the paper towels where they need to be, and he is letting me know. You want to know how he lets me know? You see where they're at? He never lays right beside that window. He always lays over to the other side of the sleeper. But since those paper towels are right there, he is making it a point to lay right beside them to let me know that they are in his way. And he ate my chunk of beef jerky. I don't think he cares. Welcome to Lamar's, Iowa, self-proclaimed ice cream capital of the world. It's where we're delivering to, is the ice cream plant. Back in the good old days, we used to come in here, and every time you left, they'd give you ice cream. But then they stopped doing it. And then after they stopped doing it, I think they sold out too. It used to be locally owned right here in town for who knows how many years. I want to say they sold out to a company in Italy. Not 100% sure. If anybody knows in the comments, please leave it in there. But I'm pretty sure the ice cream plant here in town is owned by some big company over in Italy now. How many times have you guys seen him lay on that side of the bed? You never see him lay on that side of the bed. I will move those paper towels today, I promise. They used to run a couple of you in there. They quit doing that?
Yep, not at night.
Really?
think we do anything.
It's the way it
Everybody's
goes.
sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't think anybody runs at night.
Yeah.
All right. Stop sign open back.
Yep.
Rewind.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys missed our last video. We were well, back up, Opie, back up. That trailer's completely out of air. That trailer's only a year old. We have an air leak somewhere. Let's fill the trailer up, that way we can slide our tandems. But in our last video, we were dipping and diving around all those tornado warnings and such. And I ended up stopping and waiting some things out. I knew full-heartedly that was going to screw my day up today. And it hasn't yet, but holy smokes. Not really tired. I guess I'm kind of tired. Just, well, if I churn, I'm going to make wide churns. Ooh, that's a really shiny hiney. It makes wide churns too. I'm going to eat some burritos. Burritos usually wake a person up. And then we'll get back on the road. We got, I think, probably about 300 miles till we get down to 08 where we deliver. What's in the trailer? I don't know our weights yet, but I know it's just going to be those numbers. They don't tell us what's in it. They just put a bunch of numbers on a piece of paper. You're going to use those paper towels as a blanket here shortly, or as a pillow here shortly. You just cannot get close enough to them. Just got off the phone with Warden. That storm we were talking about a little bit ago last night, that one that we went through in the last video, 4 inches of rain. That's how much rain we got back home. 4 inches in one setting. So if you would break it down in like a 14-day setting, that's right up around 12 inches of rain we've gotten. That's insane. If that doesn't get us out of that 3-year drought or 4-year drought we've been in, because it's all soaking in. I mean, I am seeing some fields with water, and the rivers are of course full. But if that doesn't get us out of the drought that we've been in, I just don't feel anything would. Well, if these clouds decide to lift, you guys might actually see something that you rarely see on this channel. sunrise, not a sunset. You'll see a sunrise. But I don't think the clouds are going to lift. Oh, cool. Yeah. You do not come this close to a McDonald's and be in the morning and not get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. You just don't do it. So you gotta stop and get one. And there it is. Look at that. Whew. Gosh, that's ugly. Yeah, you're a weirdo. People love sunrises. Yeah, they do, don't they? They sure do. We're in St. Joe, Missouri right now. We rarely stop here and get fuel anymore. The fuel's always cheap. Come on, Opie. Come on. The unfortunate part is I'm kind of shocked that Casey's lets it get the way it is, the actual Casey's franchise, because the Casey's here in St. Joe is rough, and it just keeps getting worse every single time I stop here. It's to the point now where you get out of your truck, you almost need to put rubber boots on, because man, it just covers your shoes in diesel. The pumps are all black from non-cleaning, and then once you get inside, it's a whole new ball game. It's pretty nasty in there. So we rarely stop here, but I needed some fuel. The fuel was cheap. The German needed the walk, and the arches were right there, so everything mounted up. Alright, we've made it down here. We've dropped our trailer off. We're going to go grab an empty trailer. We're going to let traffic simmer down because it seems like Kansas City has some traffic that we usually don't have to worry about. But in this case, we had to worry about. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet, please go check out truckingwithschmidt.com. And nope, that's a tree. I was just going to hook up to the trailer it just dropped off. That wouldn't have been too wise. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.